to Bloom Pilates. My name is Amy and I'll be your instructor today. Today I'm joined by the Bloom girls, Hannah and Emma, and we're going to be doing a full body bar class. So for this class you'll need a small Pilates ball, a loop band and some small hand weights. But if you don't have any props, you can follow along with Hannah and she'll be doing it without props. We're going to start with our warm-up. So we're going to come to the middle of your mat and we're going to start with our tap side, side, up, up, and side, side, up, up, side, side, up, up. We don't have any music in studio today, but I'm going to link my favorite bar playlist. So if you want to pop that up on in the background as you do the class, that would be awesome. I just can't put it on because it gets copyrighted. And we've got 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to come to the middle of your mat, bring your legs nice and parallel. We're going to go narrow squat to wide squat, back to narrow and wide. So just really sinking back into those hips, warming up the legs, warming up those hips. We've got 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. And then we're going to turn to face the mirrors. We're going to step our right leg back, bringing your hands behind your head. We're going to go down into lunge, squeeze to come up. 2, 3, 4. We're going to hinge forward. We're going to tap that back leg in for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we go back. We go down 1, 2, 3, 4. Hinge forward tap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last one this side. We go down 1, 2 straight backs, 3 and 4. Hinge forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Coming over to the other side, we step the left leg back. We lunge 1, 2, 3, and 4. Hinging forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Stepping back. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Hinging forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And last one. We go 1, 2, 3, and 4. Hinging forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Coming all the way to the back of your mat. We're going to roll down, chin to chest. Walk your hands out into downward facing dog. And slowly roll forward, coming into plank. And then pushing back into down dog. And just taking this opportunity just to catch your breath as we come into our plank rolls. And rolling back. 2 more. And back. Last one. Holding it there. We're going to slowly drop those hips down. Coming into our upward facing dog, we're going to look left, back to center, look right, back to center, and then pushing back into rest position. And just taking a nice deep inhale through your nose, exhaling out through your mouth. From there, coming all the way up onto your hands and knees, we're going to push back into downward facing dog. Start to walk your feet forward, walk your hands back, rolling all the way back up to standing. So we're going to start with our first exercise, grabbing your loop band. So in studio, we've got the material bands. You might have the TheraBands at home. They both work really well. So we're going to place the loop band onto your left foot. Bring your forehead down onto your hands. You want to make sure that your back is really nice and flat. So making sure your upper back is flat, your lower back is flat. And we're going to come into a row. So we're going to row with that left arm, release, and then lift your leg, tap it down, so coming into arabesque. We go row, release, lift, and tap. All right, so I'm going to start the timer. We've got 10 seconds to get into position. Bracing those abdominal muscles, scooping the belly button in towards the spine. Ready, and we go row, release, lift, and tap. Row, release, lift, and tap. Beautiful. Keep going, finding your rhythm. Making sure to breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Nice flat back. You've got it. Bending that left leg a little bit more for me, so we're in that fondue position. 20 seconds left. You can do it. 12 seconds to go. And last one, coming all the way up. We're going to place the band just above your ankles, so more or less onto the shins. And you want to open your legs wide enough that the band doesn't drop off of your legs. Again, this will depend on your loop band that you have. But we're going to come into holding the bar. We're going to do narrow squat, step out into wide, come back to narrow, and then stepping back out to that wide squat. And just continuing this, really thinking of pushing back into the hips. Back's nice and straight, shoulders down. So it's not so much cardio today, but it is a lot of strength work today. So really working into those glutes, quads, and hamstrings. 20 seconds to go. You've got it. And then we come into one of my love-hate exercises. I love it, but I also hate it at the same time. We've got 5 seconds to go. Last set. And we're going to bring the band over your knees. Turn to face the bar. Bring your feet into first position. Press your heels together. So you do want to lift the band high enough that it stays pressed into your thighs. Heels pressing together. We're going to drop down into our plie, tucking that tailbone under. We go 4 pulses down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it there. Press your knees back. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 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 1, 2, 3, 4. Flat backs. 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Stay low. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Coming all the way up. All right, we're going to switch over to the other side. So bringing that band onto your foot. All right, so popping your forehead onto your hand, the band onto your right leg, stretching that left leg out, bracing those abs, and we're going to row, arabesque, row, arabesque. Try and flatten your back as much as possible. Think about that capital Y position within the torso, so rib cage drawing down towards the hips and your pubic bone zipping up towards the belly button. Shoulders are relaxed. We're halfway there. "20 seconds to go. You've got it. Keep those legs nice and straight in those arabesque kicks. So straighten the leg, tap, pointing those toes if you can. We still want to feel like ballerinas. We've got 5 seconds. Last one, kick. And then we're going to place the loop band over your shins. Woo. Worked so hard there, I'm falling over. And we're going to place the loop band onto your shins, so turning to face the front, holding onto the bar. We come into narrow squat, and then stepping into wide squat. So I want these slow and controlled, just to really make sure that you're sinking into that squat, that you're hinging from the hips, engaging those glutes and hamstrings. Again, opening up those collarbones, bracing your abdominal muscles. And we want to make it look like we're drinking a gin and tonic on the top, so making it look effortless. We've got 30 seconds, we're halfway there. You can do it. Ten seconds to go. Last one. And turning to face the bar. So we're going to take the loop band, bring it up onto your thighs, high enough that it doesn't slip down. Bringing your heels together, coming into first position. So thinking about wrapping your legs behind, flat back, shoulders down and back. And we come into our plie. We're going to do 4 pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 knee presses. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stay low. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're nearly there. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. You got it. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Coming up. All right, you've got a 60-second rest. So meet us back on the mat in 60 seconds. All right guys, welcome back. So for this next section, you need a set of small dumbbells. It doesn't matter if you have the same, but in studio we are using one 2 kg and one 1 kg. But if you don't have any weights, follow along with Hannah. She's going to do everything without the weights and it's still going to give you that bar burn. So for our first exercise, we're going to open out into our second plie position. We're going to bring the heavier weight down in front of us and we're going to lift the lighter weight up and down. So when you lift that weight, you want to make sure your arm is in line with your shoulder. Try not to lift it too high. We've got those beautiful straight ballerina backs. So we're going to come down into ground, plie, lift the arm, lower down. So we go up, squeeze that arm, up and squeeze. All right, are we ready, everybody? Let's go. 60 seconds. We go down, squeeze to come up, down and squeeze. Again, these are nice and slow and controlled. So we're trying to feel those inner thighs activate, those abdominal muscles firing up, and then we're working that left shoulder as well. You've got it. We're already halfway there. Try to keep those backs nice and straight. And what I say to all my ballerinas is imagine you're stuck in a toaster. So as you go down in that plie, try not to let your bottom stick out. Otherwise you'll burn it on the toaster. We've got 15 seconds. 10 seconds to go. Nearly there. 2, 1, and coming up. We're going to turn to face the front of our mat. So we're coming down into a little chair squat. We're going to take the left foot back and we're going to use the left arm. So we're making sure we're in that fondo bend of the leg with that right knee, shoulders down and back. And as we come into tricep extension, we're going to lift the back leg, tap it down. Exhale, lift, and tap. So we're feeling that right leg firing up, as well as that left tricep firing up. Beautiful. Keep thinking about bracing those abs. Nice flat back, open chest. You can do it. We're halfway there. Focusing on your breath, breathing in through your nose, exhaling out through your mouth. Try and keep those arabesque legs nice and straight and lengthened for me. Oops. 10 seconds. Starting to feel that right leg shake. One more, coming all the way up. Give those legs a shake. Right, next exercise we're going to come into is without the weights. So we're going to drop the weights down. We're going to open into that second plie, arms out to the side. So we come down into grand plie, bring those arms into W shape, and then we're going to releve up into a star shape. So we come down and up. So we're working into those calf muscles down, and it's almost as if you're about to jump, but you're not. So you're coming all the way up. So imagine you've got your pointe shoes on, and you're about to go right onto the tips of your toes in those pointe shoes. Down and up. Even without the weights, you can feel those shoulders starting to burn. And we've got good news and bad news. We've done the first side. Bad news is we've got to repeat. to the other side. You've got 15 seconds. You can do it. 10 seconds to go. Give me power in those legs as you go up and down. Almost imagine you're about to jump up and down. Give those legs a little shake. Grab hold of your weights again. So we're going to do the opposite arm now. So we've got your heavier weight in your left arm, lighter weight in the right arm. Legs are open into that second plie position. Shoulder blades down and back. We go grand plie. Squeeze that arm to come up. Just make sure that you're keeping that arm in line with your shoulder. You can do it. So you could even use a kettlebell here for the heavier weight. It would be quite nice. But we've just got the 2 kg in studio today. Halfway there. Remember, we're stuck in that toaster. Try not to stick those bottoms out. "20 seconds to go. You can do it. We've just got 10 seconds left. Last one, and coming up. Give those legs a little shake, turning to face the mirrors. We're going to come into that chair squat, so really hinging back. Step your right leg back. So when we come into those arabesques, make sure you're squeezing the glute and hamstring, trying to keep that leg nice and straight. We're just allowing the weight to hang down, the heavier weight, and we're going to squeeze the back of our arm to lift into tricep extension. And we go up and tap. 2, 3. Even if you don't have weights, you're still feeling the burn, I'm sure, Han. Good. And we lift and lower. Beautiful. Find a spot. Look at that spot just to keep your balance. And if you really need to, you can hold onto your ballet bar. We're already halfway there. Shoulders down and back. 20 seconds to go. You can do it. Five seconds, you've got it. Give me 2 more. Last one coming up. Shake those legs. Right, we pop the weights down. We're going to go into those W star arms. So we open the arms out to the side. We're going to pull the elbows in and release. So we come down, grand plie, and it's as if you're shooting up, down, and lift. So we really want to get those calf muscles firing up here. So for my dancers, this is really good to strengthen those calves and ankles. Shoulders down and back, chests open, looking forward for me. So if you look down at the floor, you're going to drop your weight forward, and that's when you start to lose your balance. So look forward. You've got it. Only 20 seconds left, and we get to have a 60-second rest. Ten seconds. We're nearly there. If you can, try push through. 2, 1, and shake those legs. Go grab a quick sip of water, have a little stretch. We'll meet you back in 60 seconds. Welcome back to the mat. We're going to end off with our bar burner series now. So we're not doing cardio today, but it doesn't mean that it's going to be any less of a burn. We're going to use our small Pilates ball, or if you feel more comfortable using a yoga block, you're going to follow Hannah and you'll be using your yoga block, or you can do it without any props as well, if you feel that the yoga block is also just too difficult for today. So what we're going to do is we're going to come down onto the mat, bring the small ball underneath your left knee and step your right leg forward. So you would have remembered this move from our last class. I'm just loving it at the moment, so I thought I'd add it into today's class as well. We're going to bring your hands behind your head, opening your elbows out to the side. So we're going to lift your heel, lower down, hinge forward and up. So it looks like nothing, but it's a spicy one. All right, everybody, are we ready? Let's do it. So hands behind your head, we lift up, down, hinge, and up. So it's slow and controlled, these exercises today, but you should feel that left quad activating, that right glute activating as well. Shoulder blades down and back. We're still focusing on that capital Y position within the torso. Halfway there. That's my ankle. 12 seconds to go. Last one, and coming up. So we're going to keep our knee on the small ball. We're going to come onto our hands and knees, coming into donkey kick, and then opening into fire hydrant. You want to try and lift up out of that supporting hip. Try not to sink down. It's going to make it a lot more challenging. So we scoop the belly button in, we exhale donkey, and inhale open to fire hydrant. Finding your rhythm, finding your pace. And this one is going to be a little bit of a burner on that left quad. That's what we want today. It's not called the bar burner for nothing. And we open, close. Think about lifting up out of those shoulders, out of that supporting hip. You've got it. Got 20 seconds left. Breathing in through your nose, exhaling out through your mouth. And relax. Beautiful. Last exercise in this section. We're going to come down onto our backs. So if you're following Hannah, you're not going to use the ball at all. And if you're following Em and I, we're going to lift our legs into tabletop, and we're going to bring the ball behind our legs. So option to lift your head and chest. We go 1, 2, 3, 4. Bring those legs down. Following Hannah, doing a little crunch. Following Em and I, we're going to come all the way to a sit-up and then roll all the way down. And 1, 2, 3, 4. And then all the way up. And all the way down, we're going to go into those single legs again. 1, 2, 3, 4. In, little crunch, and down, kicks. 1, 2, 3, 4. In, all the way up and down, and just finding your own rhythm. 1, 2, 3, 4. And rolling up and down. You've got it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 10 seconds to go. Give me one more set if you can. 1, 2, 3, 4. In and lift. Well done. Good news is we've done the one side of our bar burner. Bad news is we've got to repeat to the other side. So we're going to bring that small ball underneath your right knee. Bring that left leg forward and bring your hands behind your head. We're going to lift, lower, hinge, and up. And hopefully everybody at home is shaking just as much as we are in studio and glowing as well. Whew, it's like a hot bar today. Hinge and lift. Halfway there. Taking your time, going at your own pace is really important. I'd rather have you go a little bit slower and really focus on the placement of your body. 15 seconds, you've got it. Five seconds to go. Give me one more lift and hinge coming up. Hands coming down onto the mat, getting ready to come into donkey and fire hydrants. Remember, you want to try and lift up out of that supporting hip. We're tucking the tailbone under, flattening the lower back. And we exhale donkey, inhale fire hydrant. Flex your foot on donkey, point your foot on fire hydrant. Trying to stay as still on the ball as possible. So meaning we really have to fire up those abdominal muscles to keep us stabilized. Hopefully also feeling that right quad starting to activate. We're nearly there. You're halfway through, and then we get to have a really nice stretch. 20 seconds. We've got our one last exercise after this, and we get to stretch. 5 seconds to go. You've got it. Give me one more, and coming all the way down onto your mat. So 4 single leg kicks and 1 ab crunch or roll up. So legs coming into tabletop. We're going to exhale, lift your head and chest, and we go 1, 2, 3, 4. Bring the feet down and slowly roll up and all the way down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bring the legs down, lifting up and all the way down. 1, 2, 3, 4. In, lifting up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4. And slowly coming up. Halfway there, go at your own pace. Bracing those abs so you're supporting your lower back. So even if you can't come all the way up into that roll up, it's fine. Just come into a little crunch like Hannah's doing. 3, 4. Lifting up, try, keep going. I know those abs are burning. Try, keep moving. Last one. And release. Well done, everybody. Hug those knees in towards your chest. Little rocks, side to side. We've done it. We made it through that full body bar today. We're going to bring your legs down onto the mat. Open your arms into a nice T position and just coming into your windscreen wipers. I feel like that class should actually be called Strength Bar because that was a tough one today. We're going to bring your right leg over the left knee, hug it in nice and tight, coming into figure 4 stretch. And then just coming onto your side for me, stretching out those quads. You're going to grab hold of your foot and very gently pull your heel in. I think we've done a hot bar today in the studio. It's very muggy today. And release. We're going to come into that figure 4 onto the other side. So left foot over the right knee and hug it in. Breathing in through your nose, exhaling out through your mouth. And then coming onto your side, coming into that quad stretch. So the more you pull your knee in line with your hip, the deeper stretch you get. And then very gently, just pulling that heel in towards your glute. So get a lovely quad stretch because we've worked those quads quite a lot today as well. And release. Coming onto your knees, we're going to press your left leg forward and come into a nice hinge. And if you want to, you can bring your fingertips down onto the mat as well. And release. Switching over to the other side. Hinging forward. And then coming onto your hands and knees, we're going to come into cat stretch. We exhale round through the spine. Inhale, arch. Exhale, rounding through the spine. Inhale, arch. One last time, exhale, rounding through the spine. Inhale, arch. We're going to push back into downward facing dog. Start to pedal through the feet. And then walking your feet forward, walking your hands back, rounding through the spine, lower back, mid back, upper back. Pressing your palms together, little upper back bend, and exhale, release. Thank you so much for joining us today for this strength full body bar class. We hope you enjoyed it. And if you did like it, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel, leave a comment of what classes you'd like to see next, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.